Don't like the lights, but it's camera time. Said take the picture, but you rolled your eyes. Now I'm mortified, but still terrorized. Push me behind to get me from my better side. I wanna push you back, but that's all you want. Wanna rub me up, I'm holding back. Tryna get me framed, throw me in cuffs. Said I attacked you, that's just a false truth. No need to argue, and yeah, I've had enough. You follow me anywhere I try to be alone. I find you're there. There's more to me. Everywhere I try to go alone, I find you're there. You follow me anywhere I try to be alone, I find you're there. Oh, there's more to me. Anywhere I try to be alone, I find you're there. I find you there. I'm so scared to leave my house, so I cannot run free from this. Always being watched by you, and that's so inconsiderate. My privacy, does that exist? Probably haven't heard of it. Need to live a different life, cause lights and cameras are in it. Trying to find a silver lining. What I wanna do is avoid the violence. But you're here again, I'm losing it. There's no more screaming in silence. Get out my face, turn off the flash. I hate the fame, no more of that. Leave me alone, or I'll collapse. I need a break, don't feel the crack. You follow me anywhere I try to be alone, I find you're there. There's more to me. Everywhere I try to go alone, I find you're there. Yeah, yeah. You follow me anywhere I try to be alone, I find you're there. Oh, there's more to me. Anywhere I try to be alone, I find you're there. I find you there.
Hello guys, how are you doing? Good afternoon, good evening, maybe even good morning for some of you. And welcome. A few of you in chat are looking at the player lineup and wondering if I am playing. I am casting this, so we have 7 players for you. A lot of experts, a lot of very good players here. We have Big SiZe, we have BoYcaH, ViViD, Fargo, Shaye, R0LL and HuMMi. That's the 7, so we're having a 7-player free-for-all. And it is a knockout format. So we will, I'm afraid, after the first game, we will lose one of these players. And we will continue to lose one of these players as we go through. Until we have a final 2. And then we will make an overall winner. So it's pretty dynamic. It will be pretty interesting. Players are struggling with the map pool. I have updated the description so you can see the map pool that we're going to go with tonight. And who is this? I'm trying to figure out. Oh, that's SiZe. That's BoYcaH. That is ViViD. We are lacking. Who are we lacking at the moment? We're lacking Shaye, Fargo, and HuMMi. Is who we are lacking. Prize pool is currently pretty good, but if you want to add to the prize pool, you are more than welcome to do so, and I will keep the players informed with any updates along the way. That we are going to try and make an individual prize for each map winner, and of course the overall winner will get the most substantial prize. Rules are no chat, no rules gameplay wise. First player out dead. Then we go to 6 player FFA, then 5, then 4, etc. Until final 2. Prize per win of each map. Well, I think we can identify who is who. ViViD's always green. Humanity's in now as well. Big SiZe in is orange. We are just awaiting Shaye, I believe. Phoenix says SiZe is so good at everything, like every format, 1v1, 2v2 team, Twilight Flame. Then you see him in FFA and wonder what's going on. Yeah. Shaye's SiZe is a bit of a loose cannon in free for all, I have to say. Alright, let's see where the Shaye is. Do we all have map? Daniel says we need more 3v3 DEFCON Excel point of view. I actually have another event organised, or planned rather than organised, let's say. But I'm not actually playing in it. But it will be a 3v3 DEFCON challenge, which will be quite fun. Again, involving some players we've not seen for a while. So, yeah. But there are some sponsors who want me in a couple of team challenges as well. So hopefully can find some time and try and get them organised as well. Where on earth is Shaye? He says he's coming, okay. Check. Oh, just Fargo, okay. And he's got it now, so. Let's ask Roll to pick a colour. We'll get Shaye. Shaye's normally blue as well, I think, actually, but Fargo is also typically blue, so Shaye'll have to pick something else since he was the last here. It's normally short nicks. I don't know. Yeah, Russian guy in the chat says, "Where's Rage? So good in FFA." Yeah, I'm afraid it is a unique delight to get Rage. It's not easy to get him. HuMMi and SiZe might need to go with three letters here. BoYcaH is demanding. And Raging Shaye wanted us to start ASAP, and he's the one we're waiting for here. Okay, so now we have ViViD, who's renamed to V. And we do have a Shaye, who's renamed to Rag. Well, SiZe and HuMMi have gone with the 4. And it's not in and out for an FFA. No rules, no chat. First out, bye bye. Yeah, that's it. That's pretty much it. Hello, Georgie boy. Hello, Machiavelli. How you doing? Phoenix says 3v3 games. Yeah, I'm organising one. Actually, a 2v2 challenge that basically is being asked to happen, which is me and Fargo against Logica and SiZe, and I think there is a 3v3 challenge wanting to be seen as well, which is R0LL, me, ViViD, MiRaGE against, I think it's SiZe, Logica, Dominator, if I'm not mistaken. So they are things that need to be done. Boy wants to know the DC rule. Well, if is early on is, well, I have to say, well, if someone looks dead and DC's, they dead. If DC looks suspicious due to bad army, they dead. As well. But I think nobody here have DC props. So all good. Yeah, so BoYcaH was unhappy last time. Hello, aka Baloney. BoYcaH was unhappy last time that Peace Lover like lagged out twice, and then the third game, BoYcaH got a bad army, so that's why. Good luck, have fun. Let's get into it. Yeah, really interesting lineup. I mean, really good bunch of players here. So, yeah, gonna be good. Oh my god, it's already started. Oh my god, there's gonna be chat, isn't there? As long as there's not diplomacy. No, I better not say that. As soon as I say something's fine, they're gonna... That's gonna just open the gates, isn't it? The gates of Mordor to all sorts of things. So it's best to say no chat, and then you're bound to get an easy or FU or Shaye being mad. Let's kick him, and that might wake him up. Maybe he was bugged. I think ViViD called it. And now SiZe. Okay, here we go. Oh, wait. What has happened now? SiZe keeps clicking accept. Oh, bloody hell. Shaye says it's fine, so Shaye knows. If Shaye says good, he knows he most experienced in FFA. DC rules equal don't be a DC nap. Right, let's go for that. As soon as like you give them a margin, they'll take it. These bloody experts, filthy. You've literally got to have an iron hand on these guys, just so there's no cutting of slack, because they're going to try and take. Anyway, let's get into it. A lot of interesting armies here. I'll try and get around. And thank you for the super chat. Okay, so at the top of Volcanic MiRaGE, we have Fargo with the Stealth, very good FFA army. We got Roll with the Air Force, that will be interesting. BoYcaH will be happy with that, Vanilla GLA. ViViD in his trusty green, he is also with Air Force. SiZe, potentially in danger there with Super Weapon next to the Air Force. Shaye with Super Weapon. And finally, HuMMi with the Imp. So, my prediction is SiZe and Shaye here with these armies could be in a little bit of trouble, but let's keep our eye on that. And HuMMi looks fine. He says his hotkeys aren't working. But you don't really need... Shaye doesn't care. Shaye does not care for that. George says ViViD for the wing. And let's see. SiZe is going for a bit of campy. ViViD going for a war factory initially. Remember, just take a player out and you're safe. You are into the next round. You don't have to win this map. Of course, there is a prize if you get the win. But, yeah, it's more about just not dying first, really. And, you know, if you ever get GLA in these early games, I think you're pretty happy, because it is quite hard to kick a GLA early, especially stealth, and Fargo is taking full advantage of the stealth here. Stealthing one supply in the middle. There is a worker going on tour a little bit. And that EMP is actually in range of HuMMi's bunker there, so not the best placed bunker. But HuMMi is going to try and get some oils. You can see on the minimap the colour of a lot of these players. You know SiZe is going to be orange, you know ViViD is going to be green, you know Boy is going to be in the red. We got Roll in the gold here. We do actually have a bit of a interaction here. ViViD with a nice crush on the BoYcaH tech. V does survive, and he's actually getting the firebase and an oil up here. But Boy is coming back in. ViViD does unload, but that's a very good crush from BoYcaH. He is really good with his GLA techs. And ViViD will just about get that oil. So it might be very fortunate for SiZe that ViViD's got the pressure of this GLA here, because Air Force is definitely an army which can own the super weapon. And Fargo's made another supply here, which for sure has been seen by Shaye. Roll is getting a little bit of map presence here. Got a supply up in the middle as well. He's mining off two different Chinooks. Pro tip. Fargo pretty much chilling, which is not usually a bad strategy in free-for-all. Just sit back, chill. Another stealth supply there, which is seen by this spy drone. Very, very cagey. And actually at the moment, ViViD to me looks the most exposed. He does have one oil. As Air Force, would it have been better to go two supplies and maybe mine from here? I guess the issue is one quad would put a stop to that. But that is a lot of technicals, and ViViD might want to be thinking about making a combat Chinook here. Yeah, very, very cagey opening to this first game. No player really wants to commit. But Roll, if he decides to move left or right with a big V army as Air Force, these GLAs could actually be in a bit of trouble. But we shall see, we shall see. And yes, very true, Einstein Apples. My super chat is very loud, and I definitely need to look into turning that down. Yeah, there is an absolute ton of supplies in the middle, but the issue with them is they are quite exposed, as we are seeing here. HuMMi interacting with Fargo, and Fargo microing very well actually, killing a full outpost there. He will take that down. Meanwhile, we've got ViViD with a bit of a scary V army of his own here, moving into BoYcaH, and the latency for 8 players is actually remarkably pretty good, considering we've got like 4 continents within this game. Fargo could easily drop down a few more supplies here, to be honest. I don't know why he's gone all the way over here to make a supply. Unless he's got some special arrangement with Shaye going on, which does seem to be the case so far. Really, really cagey standoff between BoYcaH and ViViD. BoYcaH must be starting to sweat a little bit, actually. He's on the 1 supply and only the 1 oil, and ViViD is now pushing and getting a second supply behind it. BoYcaH actually with the 2nd oil just captured, but under a bit of pressure for sure. Meanwhile, Fargo is actually pushing into HuMMi, so this is quite interesting. I'm telling you now, BoYcaH will be absolutely pissed if he dies again the first time in one of these free-for-alls. But what I will say is, you know, he can't moan at his army. And BoYcaH will probably be the sigh of relief there, because we do, unfortunately, lose HuMMi, and we are too deep into the game, despite the keyboard, whatever he said was happening, to actually restart, unfortunately for HuMMi. I mean, I don't know why his keyboard's not working, really. But yeah, we have our players for the next round, but what we do not have is the map winner of this map. So the players are now playing out for a prize. We shall see. And yeah, that is R0LL's cue to actually move out a little bit as well. R0LL very much sitting in the base until somebody died. Shaye already a bit salty with the thanks HuMMi, but Shaye will go into the next round. Has been killed by SiZe there, and suddenly SiZe becomes a little bit more dangerous with his strat center, which he hasn't revealed yet. Just as I say that, he has revealed it. Instantly pinged from R0LL and ViViD, the 2 Air Force generals. Search and destroy for R0LL as well. And yeah, the GLAs are now not such a strong faction. When the USAs get their search and destroy, they can literally pretty much run a non-palace GLA right over, to be honest. So yeah, we shall see. Fargo continues to utilise stealth as a very strong faction in free-for-all, and actually has 4 stealth supplies in the middle right now. I tell a lie, 1 is not, but yeah, SiZe and Fargo are starting to lock horns a bit. SiZe must be feeling pretty good as well. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to be 6 oil super weapon. While R0LL is also hitting Fargo from the other side, and BoYcaH is looking very, very small. As little ViViD is starting to push him back, actually. And yeah, HuMMi was under attack from Fargo, but claimed he couldn't use his keyboard, actually, in that interaction. Which certainly doesn't make life easy if you're only using a mouse. But yeah, unfortunate to lose the HuMMi. BoYcaH is killing that oil, but at what cost? He is losing a lot of text there. We do have the search and destroy for ViViD as well. The ambulance was taken out. We do have a Burton from ViViD actually taking out a few of SiZe's oils. The famous TT from BoYcaH there did get shut down. And yeah, we've got R0LL, who, despite Fargo stealing an Air Force dozer, is actually pushing in. So that's pretty clever from Fargo, because that is literally what you want to do with stealth, try and get power. But can he hold on here? Because R0LL is not messing about. Relatively untouched the whole game. Mining from the middle, he's on a couple of oils. SiZe floating nearly 10k. It looks like SiZe has actually turned his attention to ViViD. And ViViD likewise to SiZe. There is a bomber there on the strat and the alphas, but SiZe in return is Spectre gunship in the strat center of ViViD. Alpha coming in there as well. And this essentially keeps BoYcaH alive because ViViD probably could have wiped him out. Did ViViD turn to SiZe too early? Because that has very much drawn SiZe's attention now. Fargo, meanwhile, is still struggling a little bit versus R0LL here. Will just about clear this up, but you do have now a level 3 Air Force. Spectre gunship coming in. Fortunately for Fargo, he's definitely not lacking money. But yeah, he's losing a few supplies, but that is one scary army from SiZe. Spectre coming in from ViViD on SiZe as well, but to be honest, that could be enough to finish ViViD if SiZe commits. Is he gonna commit? Looks like he might. Yeah, he is committing. Firebase is taken out pretty much instantly. These Comanches are definitely not going to cut it. ViViD in a lot of trouble here, and ViViD is going to be the next player out of this game, but he is through to the next map, so nothing to stress about. But yeah, he's not going to be winning game number 1, that is for sure. Doing his best to try and hold here. Nice usage of the Chinooks, but they are actually gradually falling, and there's a Pathfinder in there from SiZe as well, and that is checkmate from ViViD. Meanwhile, R0LL is going in on ham. Going in ham on Fargo there. Fargo with the power and the buggies probably can hold, but taking a lot of losses. ViViD has lost his command center. And just the one dozer, which is here, is remaining. Does SiZe have an alpha? He does not. Oh, that is going to be the last dozer. That is the last dozer. So that is a ViViD effectively out of the contest to win this first game. BoYcaH is just recouping a little bit. Gets a supply in the middle. And you do have to eventually fight for the middle. You cannot rely on these oils. Oh wow, fuel air bomb in here as well. You cannot rely on this one supply and the oils alone. So you cannot do a boy camp throughout a whole game if you want to win it. You do have to contest or try to contest this mass of eco in the middle of the map.
Search and destroy.
And ViViD is not content at leaving. He's going to try and cause as much damage as he can before he leaves. Might even get an alpha for his troubles. He does drop that ambo off. SiZe, he timed that perfectly. And yeah, ViViD might just quit out. He still has a barracks that he can be annoying with. But let's turn our attention up here. We have R0LL. We have their pilot. And we have R0LL still damaging Fargo here. That is ViViD finally out. It did waste another general power of SiZe, but SiZe is in a pretty comfy position right now. Has chance to really take a lot of these supplies in the middle. BoYcaH as well can slowly try and get a little bit bigger. But yeah, R0LL is going to find himself squeezed here. Fargo with the power spam is not just holding, he is pushing R0LL back. And to his south there is a ever expanding BoYkaH. Nice bomb and Comanche there, killing a lot of Fargo's units. And yeah, 3 Comanches actually go down there. It's a nice little unit mix we've got going on. The V to fight the quads, the Comanches to fight the buggies. And this might be BiGSiZe's game, the way it's shaping up. A rich super weapon who is level 5. And I think SiZe is playing this right, whilst R0LL and Fargo are forever damaging each other. Go and kill BoYkaH. Go and do it. And this is where you've got to ask yourself, are these players experienced enough in FFA to realise, hang on a minute, SiZe is getting pretty big here, we better stop fighting each other. Does not seem to be the case, because free-for-all can often get quite emotional, and once someone starts attacking you, you definitely want to attack them back. R0LL sending in his Spectre gunship there. Comanches going down left, right and centre. That's pretty much all the Comanches have gone down. Yeah, R0LL for sure losing a lot of momentum here. BiGSiZe meanwhile. I mean, I don't know why the players don't drop more supplies. There's so many crates in the middle. There really are. Yeah, BiGSiZe is just going to delete BoYkaH here. Buggies do go down. We missed that, but BoYkaH did steal a dozer and some power, but I think BiGSiZe is going to try and deny that unless BoYkaH can hold. The bus is bunkered. BiGSiZe walking into a palace here. Yeah, and that was a bit odd from SiZe. Still trying to kill that CC scaffold. 2 alphas coming in will probably do the job. They do the job, and he's going to take the power as well. Yeah, BiGSiZe aware of the strength of power, and BoYkaH's chances there have pretty much been shot down. R0LL meanwhile is having a little bit more success. The 5-star Air Force General causing Fargo a lot of issues. Greetings from Russia, Privyet. Salam alaikum for our Habibi friends, and hello to everyone else. Remember, it is no rule, so if the players want to drop some super weapons, they can. SiZe decides to drop a bunch of drop zones. And that is a decent bit of range on that Stinger. It really is. A10 killed an airfield here. I heard some dead Raptors. Fargo actually making Raptors, Air Force Raptors, as stealth. So that's going to be pretty handy against V's and Comanches. Yeah, and I'd like to see BiGSiZe just clear this, really. Yeah, he is doing that now. Alpha comes in. Oh, EMP now detects that tunnel as well. Oh, a random quad from BoYkaH here. BoYkaH has his famous Shaman on a bike, so he will be trying to get some power once again. There he is. If anyone is going to make Shaman on a bike, it is BoYkaH. That is for sure. And you can see only this section of the middle has actually been mined out. And Fargo, I think, might have realised how strong SiZe is right now. And he does at least use his Raptors on one EMP, but I don't think R0LL... I mean, R0LL has no option, really. He can't go south. To the north is Fargo, and if he tries to expand here, he's going to actually be fighting one of them. So R0LL's got to engage, really. BoYkaH's got to for sure try and slow down SiZe, and Fargo has to redirect his attention as much as possible as well. Or, of course, he can try to kill R0LL outright. And then Fargo and BoYcaH might enter a 2v1 situation. There is the Jarman on a bike. And he has found something here. He has found that dozer. And he uses his rebels to get that technology. So he is super weapon now. But, and he's dropping the CC there. Look at this army, supported by alphas as well. So can you really hold that, is the question. Yellow Spectre coming in from Roll. We'll check that out in a second. Yeah, BoYcaH looking in a bad spot here. Yeah, oil is being targeted. Will it go down in time? No, it does not. The Raptors do shoot that Spectre down, so the oil survives. Hello, hello, Legionnaire. He's questioning Roll as a free-for-all expert. This is, well, it's because of the format, it's coming down to a 1v1, isn't it? So we've tried to pick a lineup which, when it comes down to the 1v1, is relatively balanced. So we're looking at, yeah, high pro to expert 1v1 players, essentially. Not to say they are free-for-all experts in general, but with this particular format, this is the lineup we've gone for. But yeah, the next FFA, if sponsors want to see another one, I definitely want to keep trying to mix up the lineups for sure. SiZe stopping that CC on 100%, but I'm sure BoYcaH can finish that off. And Roll must be thinking, what the hell is SiZe's V doing over here? That's got to be some alarm bells. You've got to be thinking BoYcaH must nearly be dead at this point. And maybe it's even good for Roll, to be honest, to help kill BoYcaH and then maybe get some sort of unspoken hold fire with Fargo. Fargo's still within a shout to win this game, now dropping way more supplies, and with Air Force technology and stealth technology, that is enough to beat a super weapon, it is. Toby spam for the big size here. Alpha's coming in as well, and yeah, Roll was targeting BoYcaH there. Oh, that is the end of Roll, so GG from Roll. And BoYcaH, I'm afraid, looks too decimated to really help one way or the other. In terms of fighting Fargo or SiZe. Yeah, that is BoYcaH effectively out. So we are entering essentially a 1v1 between Fargo and SiZe for the winner of game number 1. Alpha's coming in. And Palace is taking significant damage on. The Alphas get home. That's when it feels really bad as GLA, when the Alphas get home. Yeah, there's Legionnaire saying no need to make all this eco, just spam some supplies here. I mean, SiZe has got 2 supplies with 3 supplies with 3 Chinooks, but you could be having a ton more Chinooks there, to be honest. 1 oil remains for BoYcaH. 2, I beg your pardon, 2 oils remain. But yeah, BoYcaH is still alive, but living on a prayer right now. Jarman on a bike and a prayer. Because this is just a bombing run for SiZe. Power is taken out as well. You might see BoYcaH just quit at this point. There's definitely no prize for runner-up in the individual games. That is for sure. It is a small prize for each map winner, and then a overall prize at the end. Dark says, tell Fargo when match is over to stop using map hack. Well, I believe all players here are on gentle, so we should be safe from such dark arts. And that is the end of BoYcaH. Oh, you can... I think BoYcaH, Fargo and Shaye are definitely the best at quitting. Because you can feel the anger when they quit. And SiZe marches on. That is a pretty formidable army. We do have both players floating a lot. SiZe has just spent a ton of his money. Although all of SiZe's crates have not actually landed there in this drop zone. And Fargo is getting bigger and bigger actually at this point. Could just spam Raptors. They could spam super weapon as well. It is no rules. Actually, maybe Fargo will take this. Fargo is level 5. Sneak could be pretty massive here. Oh wow, that is a lot of PLD action there. Oh, with Comanches, he has spammed the Air Force technology. Fargo does like his Air Force, and yeah, SiZe is on a major retreat. So what that does is it does render... Wow, Raptor does get taken out there. 2 more Raptors get taken out. Wow, 3rd Raptor gets taken out. We need a few more Raptors there. It does render the Alpha Auroras useless because they are not going to be shooting up against Comanches, but that amount of Tovies is certainly putting in the work. I'd like to see a ground army with it as well. I think just quad spam with that could be pretty nice. Alternatively, he could make a ton of combat Chinooks. That would be also pretty epic. And Fargo is losing those Comanches to an EMP here. Ooh. Supplies are getting taken out though. And yeah, they are a nice way to get in the base, that's for sure, but still a major amount of Tovies here. Fargo floating like 40k, so his macro's not quite in point. He's going to fly over that EMP again. We might see, yeah, a few more Comanches get taken out there. Raptors are coming in. Fargo for sure has more money, but he's not using it. Looking a bit overwhelmed on the macro front here. Comanches are all going to go down here. Yeah, they are getting taken out. More Tovies coming in as well. The Raptors are going to go down. Yeah, look at that Raptor. Literally, Tovies are just ripping everything. And there is an oil here. I'd like to see SiZe capture or kill that. Yeah, and SiZe is... Look at that now. SiZe starting to get some supplies going in the middle there. Very nice. Market is getting taken out. 40k in the bank for Fargo. Airfields are getting taken out as well, and I think he's just struggling to know what to make here. Big SiZe might be taking game number 1. He's actually capturing that oil along the way. And do you need to push in the base? Why not just clear out all these supplies? 50k in the bank for Fargo. We have not seen a sneak attack, have we? A few scuds being dropped. We've also not seen an Anthrax bomb. Where is the CC of Fargo? Am I blind? Where is the CC of Fargo? He's not made it, has he? He's forgotten his stealth. He's got an Air Force CC and he's forgotten his stealth, I think. Yeah, he's not made a CC. So we've seen no Anthrax and no sneak. We do see Cash Bounty. Comanches are doing a little bit of counter work here, but they're just going to get shut down. There's defensive EMPs. There is an absolute crap ton of Tovies there. Yeah, and that is what happens to Comanches when you have a lot of Tovies. Big size looking pretty big. Ahmed says the stream is lagging. Let's have a look. Looks alright. Could be your end, I think. Second wave is on its way. Alphas are coming in sync as well. Going straight for the Scud. Do you need to do that? Losing a couple of alphas for that? Why not use the Scud? Clear some of the stuff in the way of the Scuds, and you could use the Tovies to finish it all off. Fargo, 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 not spending your money. Neither is SiZe at this point. And this is obviously a situation, the SiZes, the Fargos, the traditional experts, if you like, are not used to in free-for-all, needing all those extra production facilities to actually spend your money when it gets this crazy. Another nice alpha hit there. Spectre gunship coming in as well. Fargo being pushed back on two fronts right now. Comanche's continuing to be produced, and they are dropping like flies here. Yeah, he's not holding that. And these Scuds are being taken out. That is the first one to go down. It is going down. Has Fargo actually made his CC yet? He hasn't, has he? Yeah, he hasn't. He's not made his stealth CC. I think he's forgotten what he is. Okay, cool. Everyone says the stream's fine. Perfect, perfect. Alpha's coming back in. Yeah, that's Scud. The next one's down as well. Fargo is looking completely desolate. And I don't know why, when you've got that much money and power and the potential to have sneak attacks, he could have done so much more here, but big SiZe is looking like he is going to take game number 1. Legionnaire says just slow down 8 arms dealers, spam buggies and quads. Put S&D, Humvees won't be able to deal damage like this. Mark says, Hawkeye says use your Yorkshire accent. I mean, it's horrific, my Yorkshire accent. Oh, by gum, look at these V's pushing in. Oh, he's a proper lad, he is, with them V's, proper lad. He must be from Yorkshire with those V's pushing in. All Vet 3, they're proper Yorkshire V's, they are. How was that? Half Yorkshire approved. Yeah, hello. How many Tovies? Yes, for big SiZe there. And there will be a comment, because there's been a little bit of beef backstage between Fargo and SiZe. They have been doing a few challenges as well of late, the last few days, so there might be a say my name comment. We do like a say my name. We shall say big SiZe's name in the chat as well. And yeah, that is the end of Fargo. He has finally made his CC. Yeah, he has just realised that. And this could be a nice hit. It is a nice hit, but I'm afraid it is too little too late. Despite having all this money, big SiZe is just pushing back on all fronts. People are getting so offended with the lineup. I've mixed the free-for-all lineup pretty much both times. Like, okay, SiZe has been in both. We felt sorry for BoYcaH, so the sponsors wanted BoYcaH in this one as well, because yeah, he unluckily went out basically of the last one. ViViD we didn't have, Fargo we didn't have, HuMMi we didn't have, R0LL we didn't have. I mean, we have had Shaye in this one, but everyone regards Shaye as like the best free-for-all player or something, so don't worry, we shall mix, we shall mix. A beacon was placed by SiZe. He's having a look. Oh, he's laughing, yeah, he's laughing at what's going on here. Popo says, why is Fargo not mixing Avengers with quads? Yeah, that death ball is what Legionnaire was saying. The death ball is the search and destroy, the 25 arms dealers, the Avengers, quad buggy. Then you go. You just put them in a line. And you go. Oh, this is not an accent stream. Ancient Ukraine says, can you talk with a Cockney accent? I mean, I live pretty close to London, so that is my default tribal accent, I have to say. Little trick as well, place a scaffold to delete that, because then your units don't line up like I don't know what. BoYcaH says commies versus fees, Fargo is a genius. I mean, it is quite comical, isn't it? They're both looking pretty bad, they are. The free-for-all experts in the chat, the Goldfishes and the Legionnaires, are not pleased at what they're seeing so far. And that is a semi-Fargo pop there, ladies and gentlemen. Semi-Fargo pop. He's still making Comanches, just literally they're getting one-shotted by these Tovies pretty much. Wow, Emma, we just missed the the Moab there. Foils, there's a Vet 2 Burton in the mix. You want the Cockney accent now. Oh, I don't know, I feel a bit under pressure doing that one, because I should be able to do that one. I don't know what SiZe is doing here. What is he doing behind this back area of the base? Yeah, he's mobilising a few more Tovies at home. Fargo trying to contest these Tovies with the single Comanche there. Rocket pod didn't launch much. Yeah, and it's one of those, if the game blows up at this point, we are giving SiZe the win. That is for sure. Choke is saying, who got kicked in this one? Unfortunately, HuMMi dropped out. Was getting attacked by Fargo. He was in this spot here as infantry. But claimed to have a bit of a keyboard problem as well. So, kind of a bit unfortunate. But yeah, we do lose HuMMi as we go into the next game, which we're going to try Armoured Fury, guys. See how that goes for a free-for-all. Very old school map. Affectionately known as the pizza map. Okay, the commies did actually kill a few Tovies here. But Fargo's surely got to look at that and think, yeah, I'm not winning this. Wraith said, what happened to Logica? I thought he was going to play. Did actually ask Logica, but Shaye basically 2 days ago said, we need to start at 4 o'clock or I can't play. So everyone was like, let's squeeze it to 4:30, and he was like, fine, we can do that, and so everyone agreed 4:30 sharp GMT. Logica, I don't think finished work till 17 GMT, and so unfortunately couldn't join based on that, and that's why we were all sarcastic at the start, because we were all in the lobby waiting, and we were waiting for Shaye. That was kind of the irony at the start. But yeah, it is what it is. It's not easy organising these, I can tell you. I can assure you it's not easy organising these. There is an Anthrax bomb coming in here, and there is also a Ghost Alpha there. Let's have a look at this. Yeah, that is going to hit, unless... Oh, no, no, no. Yeah, it was one shot. One-shotted by those Tobies. Bombardment there from the Fargo. Yeah, you liked that. You liked that. 80k in the bank from SiZe. And Fargo has been defeated. So, GG from SiZe. Waiting for any comments in the chat. Yeah, Fargo, there you go, had the most money. Just didn't spend half of it and didn't get the composition you need for late game free-for-all. So let's tell the players that it is done. We do go into the Armoured Fury. So let's find the Armoured Fury. I believe that is still not ranked for some reason. That should be a ranked map, to be honest. It's better 3v3 maps. It is a map from CCG, of course, so definitely an old school one. Right, so let's adjust the scoreboard a little bit. So unfortunately, we shall delete the HuMMi. He has been eliminated first, so no cookies and no points on Gryffindor's scoreboard for HuMMi. And we do see big SiZe with, we'll put a little 1 in the brackets there, for a 1-game win. So SiZe bags himself a win in this first game. Fargo says, lucky I didn't make scuds when I had 50k all game. Didn't want to bring attention to all. Good to remind, it's no rules, so you can make whatever. Shaye must be looking at this thinking, this lineup's not hard to beat. Definitely not hard to beat. Mars with the cheeky one. Suspicious mismatch in 3, 2, 1. I like it, I like it. We'll give some big SiZe in chat. Here we go. Lucky I didn't make how many super weapons I can make for 80k. Lol lol lol. Very nice. Okay, we ready for game 2? Some big SiZe. Alright, let's have a look. Second game, 6 players remain. What are we going to get? Ooh, very interesting. No Chinas at all, I think, if I'm correct here. Let's check it out. So we got BoYcaH on the left of Armoured Fury in his red. He has Demolition. Down from him, we've got big SiZe with the USA. That could be a bit tricky on this map. Let's keep our eye on it. We've got Fargo in the south in the blue. He is Toxin. Roll on the right side in the gold with Laser. ViViD top right with the Toxin in his usual green. And finally, Mr. Shaye with the super weapon. He is in the pink, actually. Pretty in pink. So we're just doing, at the moment, a relatively small prize, just to answer Stu there, for each map win. And of course, most of the prize pot is going to first and second. But yeah, just to give the players an incentive to win each map, there is a little bit of a prize. And of course, happy to increase the prize. So yeah, if you want to add to the prize pool, there is a donation bar. And I will keep the players informed. It all goes to the players. We actually made... This is the second free-for-all we made based on the donations from the last stream. We got such a lot of support there that we decided to make another free-for-all rather than have all that prize go into one challenge. So, yeah, more viewing for you guys. We got R0LL going straight to supplies. Pretty much a 1v1 build he's doing here with the box as well. Big size... Probably wisely taking all bunkers, and actually I think smartly takes this middle supply. You've got the crates there, and Big size showing his experience for this map, but I think definitely in a bit of a potential pickle here when you've got Fargo, aggressive player as GLA to your right, and yes, here we go, BoYcaH with GLA to your left, and that demo tech has gone in and it's hit Big size. So Big size under a little bit of pressure at the moment. No dozers are taken out. We do have some nice crushes going on from size there, and he's going to take that bunker. Again, R0LL pretty much chilling here, but ViViD might have his eye on a little bit of a backstab, and he is actually, just as I say that. Tech RPG is being made, but will he turn his attentions to Shaye now that Shaye was just pressuring a bit there? Fargo and BoYcaH are going in on size pretty big here. That is one dozer going down. The other one is there. Yeah, that dozer is down. Size got to be really careful. He's literally in a 2v1 situation right now. BoYcaH might be going for that last dozer. It really looks like it. Yeah, BoYcaH's going to put in the work here. Big size. Oh, is he going to keep it alive? No, he is not. No, he is not. And BoYcaH's actually making a demo trap here as well. Always size paying attention to that. He is not. Oh, and BoYcaH's put in a masterclass here. Is that a TT? It is. Big size. Did so well in game number 1, but he is taking a hammering in this game. And it's been fast and furious. This is within 3 minutes, and size is... Yeah, size is checkmate, and Fargo doesn't really have to do anything. If Fargo comes in now, it really will be the end of size. Ha! Pret, no China, they're all at the Olympics. Very good. Yeah, I mean, what can size do at this point? A sort of last push? Try and dent BoYcaH? I mean, he literally only has a barracks. At least for size's point of view, R0LL is keeping Fargo a little bit busy here. And Fargo's actually sweating a bit for this V push. Meanwhile, Big size is pushing into BoYcaH. No way Big size manages to kill BoYcaH with 4 Vs. We'll keep our eye on it. And we'll also keep our eye on this. Because remember, it's whoever dies first. So Big size shouldn't throw the towel in just yet. Because you do not know what is going on the rest of the map. And right now, we see Fargo under a little bit of pressure. Emergency tunnels being made. I think this could be a nice sandwich. R0LL is paying attention, so the TT does fail. And, ooh, Fargo is down to 2 techs. But meanwhile, Big size might be killing BoYcaH just with 4 Vs alone if Big size does this. Honestly, if Big size does this. And let me just help the chat. Let's time that out. I think I've timed him out. I've never timed him out, but doing time. Let's try. Go. Giving him a little timeout. Okay, yeah, let's get back to the action. So BoYcaH's on emergency demolition of size's base right now. The barracks has gone down, but oh, this is super tight. That one worker is coming in, and size is... This is a race against time here. Oh, there's a lot of techs, though. There are a lot of techs. Size really needs to get these vetted. That building's actually going to be super annoying. Yeah, I think BoYcaH realises he can't actually engage into that. And BoYcaH is panicking because he's down to 1 supply right now. Size with some absolute beast Laser locks. And Shaye might be tempted to come in and finish a player off here. Shaye will see the whole map. ViViD is putting him under a bit of pressure, but who does Shaye want to take out? And it does look like Shaye wants to take SiZe out. Shaye has made the call here, I think. Has Shaye made the call to take out big SiZe? Or not? That is the question. Who does he actually want out? BoYcaH is improvising like crazy here. SiZe has been defeated. SiZe has been defeated. Wow. That was super close. Yeah. SiZe says not a fan of this map. We do lose big SiZe there. Yeah, so BoYcaH will breathe a sigh of relief to find that SiZe is actually out of this game. And meanwhile, R0LL is pretty much decimating Fargo here. Maybe ViViD is looking pretty for a game win. Yeah, Fargo is through, but is certainly not winning this game either. R0LL is taking him out. Meanwhile, ViViD is getting some nice TTs in on Shaye. BoYcaH is effectively out as well, and I think, yeah, if you're Shaye, just get rid of BoYcaH, expand here, and then focus on ViViD. Yeah, unfortunately for SiZe, he did pretty much get 2v1'd, even 3v1'd when Shaye came in. Yeah, he made BoYcaH sweat. Oh, did he make him sweat? Alpha coming in, and yeah, BoYcaH's going to quit now, surely. Tried to make a demo chat here, BoYcaH. So BoYcaH's probably total game time in both games has not been that high, but crucially, he's not out. He is still in this challenge going on to the next game, and yeah, does not give the XP. ViViD gets a dozer. We just caught that. And a CC. Wow, power and CC. ViViD is looking scary, actually. Power Tox is on the menu here. But with Fargo dead, could find himself in a bit of a 2v1 sandwich. The Alpha does deny that. So Shaye identifying that, yeah, ViViD with a guaranteed power is a scary thought. Fargo doing his best at cockroaching here, and has actually expanded to SiZe's old base. We will leave SiZe on the scoreboard though, as a reminder that we have to give him a prize for the one win. And Alpha being traded for the power as well, so not a bad choice. R0LL is not letting up. He realises how good it is to take a player out. He's expanding as he goes, and this is good play from R0LL. He got his V army up, pushed into Fargo when Fargo's early attention was a little bit of interaction with SiZe, and that ultimately was the cause of SiZe's demise there, fighting on too many fronts. Entertainment Night says it's the pink player, BoYcaH or Shaye. So Shaye's in the pink, BoYcaH always in the red. So the players are sticking to a colour, which is nice. ViViD in the green, Fargo in the blue. And I'm afraid we've lost, unfortunately, the big SiZe who was in the orange. And Shaye is now pushing into ViViD. Buggies are popped with the buggy ammo. so they can trade pretty efficiently there. Quite a few markets being dropped for ViViD. Another little TT attempt on the side. R0LL is just chasing Fargo around this map right now. And, oh, ViViD wanted a dozer. And R0LL, I think, killed his own dozer there. Cheeky. That may... Yeah, R0LL's beaconing that. Yeah. That zig, I agree, R0LL. Cheeky little ViViD there. That may actually turn R0LL's attention to ViViD once he's taken Fargo out. Goldfish saying no 2CCs, the classic mistake. There you go, people. You want some advice there? You drop down 2CC scaffolds. I didn't know that either, to be fair, so next time I'm playing one, I'll remember that. Fargo deciding to sell this position. He's over here now, Fargo. I don't think there's anywhere else R0LL can actually chase him to on this map. Got flashbangs from R0LL. Nicely done. And R0LL might actually find himself in a decent position if he sort of chills a bit and lets ViViD and Shaye fight it off a little bit. ViViD could drop super weapons, to be honest, but let's see. There's a lot of eco on the south of this map, which R0LL can secure. And ViViD, this time, does manage to get another dozer. What is he going to drop here? Power, and a CC scaffold. Not the double CC. He's not done the goldfish. We need to see the goldfish, which is the dual CC scaffold. You heard it here first. You should copyright that, goldfish, the double CC. Oh, look, look, look. There you go. That's why you do the goldfish. A10 straight on it and denied again. Denied again, and ViViD. Ooh, yeah, ViVid's attacking R0LL a bit here. Might be a mistake. I mean, ViViD is strong, but is he strong enough to fight a super weapon on the left and a gigantic V army on the south side? And he's apparently ViViD thinks he is. He's going in. Gamma buses, buggies. Quads going in. I guess if you zero the army and get on the production, maybe he can, but that might be a massive mistake. And Shaye is definitely aware of what's going on because he uses this opportunity to push right in. So I think this is why Shaye is considered a good free-for-all player, because he's a dirty, backstabbing git, which is always a good thing to be in a free-for-all. Here he goes. He's going to continue that theme. And yeah, now ViViD is stuck between a rock and a hard place. Fargo is making tunnels next to fire bases, so we'll say Fargo's irrelevant right now, and we'll stay with the action here. Buggies are going down, and I think ViViD has made a couple of perhaps tactical choices here. Nice TT attempt, but there is a Pathfinder chilling there from Shaye. Nice position as well. It will stop any workers that are trying to re-establish this area. Burton in the mix as well from Shaye. And Shaye is doing the business. He really is. Yeah, ViViD will be kicking himself a little bit here. Burton as well. Yeah, that is just nasty. A nasty, nasty sandwich, indeed. Burton as well, placing the bombs. ViViD, nothing you can do. Literally nothing you can do. And that's how fast a good position can turn into a dead position. That is the end. R0LL even is sending some units to finish Fargo off as well. Spectre and Fuel Airborne goes in. The Jarman just about missed it, but I think the Jarman might just get picked off by the V. Yes, it does. ViViD, ViViD, ViViD. And R0LL and Shaye are going to see each other's army here. And that is the end of ViViD, yeah. ViViD is out. Shaye retreats, R0LL retreats. Fargo, what is he doing? What is Fargo doing? He's got a barracks. And he's making a tunnel here. What is Fargo? Fargo's beaconed that. Let's have a look. He's entertaining the fans, Fargo is here. Last annoyance. Yeah, he's just trying to be annoying. That's not like Fargo, is it? Really out of character there from Fargo. And we enter a 1v1, so who is going to win this? Is it going to be R0LL or is it going to be Shaye? Both players have a super weapon. Shaye's is ready to fire. Shaye does have those alphas though, and yeah, wasn't the best hit actually. R0LL was not actually split up at that point, so that alpha could have done a lot more actually. R0LL has a couple of drop zones at home. Oh, Shaye has 4 actually, but less supplies. I mean, R0LL has more supplies. I mean, he has here. Could relocate these guys to there. It's quite interesting. I know Big SiZe was upset, but I've quite enjoyed the map, to be honest. Free for all on here. It's been a lot of action, not just the bunker fest. AAA 10 coming in. Another alpha there for Shaye. And not the best micro from R0LL, I'm afraid. Alphas do miss. What is this A10 doing? Oh, is he going to keep those alphas up? He does. That was a nice hit. A little bit of a side swoop, though. And yeah, that particle's going down. That particle is definitely going down. Shaye doesn't actually... Shaye's army is completely out of position. And R0LL has units at home. Is that a mistake from Shaye? Why does he believe he can hold that army? Especially when R0LL now has search and destroy. Or perhaps he wants to... He realises he's got to take that out. He can't contest V's with search and destroy when he doesn't have it. Yeah, and he is going to take that out. Alpha's still flying around. They are unloaded. Yeah, I mean, they have no weapons, and yeah, a little bit of a panic misclick there from Shaye, although he has got a Burton on the CC of R0LL. Leaflet does miss. I'd like to see R0LL actually kill the CC. That's what he's doing now. Shaye was going for something a little bit similar there. And there's the fuel airborne. R0LL, are you paying attention? No, you are not. And 3. That is massive from R0LL there. That he could have won the game with that. He still might, but that was a bit of a clutch save from Shaye. What is Shaye doing? He's literally having to emergency make his CC, so he's well away from a strat center, well away from alphas again. Whereas R0LL also having to remake his CC, but he's crucially remaking his strategy as well. Big army pushing in. Shaye might see that and just think, I'm not stopping that. Fargo says game sound is a little loud. Where's that particle? Denied something here. I would have liked it to kill the war factory, to be honest. Not the best particle in the world. I think he stopped worrying about it when he was microing his Vs. Is R0LL going to throw this? R0LL looks, to be honest, like he was in a sensational position. I think he's waiting for his search and destroy. Oh, he keeps running into EMPs. What is he doing? R0LL, where are you going? That is a QQA if I've ever seen one. R0LL. Do not throw this game. Spectre is coming in on the supply. Search and Destroy is now assembled. Shaye is also panicking a bit. I mean, he's not clearing these Vs up for some reason. Now he's chasing S&D Vs, although he will get on top of that one. I think R0LL's done it, you know. Spectre, drop zone going down. Gonna reset the power again as well, so he's not coming online anytime soon. And Shaye will be annoyed, realizing, oh, that A10, not the hit he needed. Realizing that, you know, he was so close to winning a prize here. And R0LL looks like he will bag himself a victory. Big moment where he's going to jump on these Vs. Terrible micro again, though. Ooh, and Shaye does hold. Shaye does hold for now. A10 comes in. How many drops does Shaye have? 1, 2, just 2 drop zones. R0LL doesn't have many himself. He only has 1. And yeah, there's some crates here, but a few crates there. Shaye might still do this, you know. I don't know how, but he is targeting the strat center. I think Shaye's going to do it, you know. Neither player has a strat center. Both players are looking more and more broke. R0LL does have the particle cannon. 2 Vs for 1. Not ideal. Shaye might go in better here. Over and over again, he is might go in better. A lot of self-damage on the pilot. A lot of self-damage. I think you should use that opportunity to kill that V. He's not doing it. He's retreating to the fire bases. Shaye is like, how are these crates not being mined? Yeah, it's been a bit fail on fail here. Shaye was in a great spot. Then R0LL looked like he just had the game, but now... not so sure. He's getting that strategy back up again, though. Whereas Shaye is not, so that could be massive. He's got to get Search and Destroy. He's got to get it now. There is a flank from Shaye, but perhaps a well-positioned leaflet or something here. Maybe even the particle at this point. Hold the line? Anything on the strat sensor. Yeah, the particle's got on the Vs. The particle is chasing the Vs. It gets one. How often do you see that? A particle chasing the Vs. Big moment here. The drop zone might actually distract a bit of fire. The ambo distracted a bit of fire. Oh, no way. No way. I think Shaye with 1 V. No way. R0LL. How did you lose that one? Oh, Habibi, Habibi, Habibi. Okay, so that is Shaye with a win. We do lose the big SiZe, so SiZe can go in sort of brackets there. We'll move him up to the side a little bit as well, just so we can pay attention. Side out. We know who we've got. We have 5 players remaining. There we go. And we move into the 5-player map, which is Volcano Rush number 2. That one. me just check that actually in my own Discord. Just check that. Volcano Rush version 2 WBC 20. Yeah, that is the one. Yeah, I mean, ViViD, remember, ViViD was in a great spot as well prior to the Shaye roll standoff. We have BoYcaH, Shaye, and roll. We are lacking Fargo and ViViD. He's saying, come on. Or tag ViViD and Fargo. Yeah, that was an unfortunate one. That really was. Did think roll had that. But it wasn't to be. It was not to be. And it is the final 5. I feel like this is The Apprentice almost. You're fired. We are losing 1 each game. And we are now awaiting the Fargo. Chat is upset that we have no big size, unfortunately. Yeah. It is what it is. He did get a bit of a Fargo BoYcaH sandwich in that last game. And shame, because Roll did so good on taking out Fargo. He then really pushed back ViViD, and it did look to be his game. But Shaye, with maybe the experience there, just coming out on top. Where is the Fajina? Mars says, what are the changes? That's a good question, actually. I really do not know. Goldfish says there are 5 oils in the mid. Legionnaire says Roll's throw was a bit bigger than Shaye's throw. Ezio? I don't know, maybe that's how you pronounce it. Says the strategy is to cooperate with other weaker players to eliminate stronger players, then try to win a 1v1. Yeah, I mean, it doesn't really look like there's been teaming here. It just looks like, you know, there's been a lot of action, to be honest. SiZe, unfortunately, in the middle of a 2v1 that last game. But it is what it is. It is what it is. It will start to get frantic as we enter the final 4 or 3. That is for sure. I'm actually looking forward to the 4-player map. I think it's a Jundi map. And we don't see it much, and I think it could be a good one for a free-for-all. Yes, love the format, Scale. Thank you very much. Much appreciated. Much appreciated. Who are we waiting for now? It has done the rejoin. Okay. We good to go. So we have lost the 2 dinosaurs. The 2 grannies have been defeated in humanity and big size. If you've just joined us, we started as 7. We are down to 5. We are losing 1 player per game, and we are seeing a little bit of trash talk. It is heating up, and I don't think this is going to be a long game either. So this will be quite interesting. All of a sudden, no GLA. So on the right of Volcano Rush, we have Fargo with the super weapon. He is in his usual blue. Pink, we have Shaye with the super weapon as well. He is in the south spot on Volcano Rush. Left of him, we've got ViViD in his green, and he has got Infantry General. North from him, we have the BoYcaH with Vanilla China in his traditional red. And finally, we have R0LL with the gold with infantry as well. Now, R0LL typically with Inf tends to go Helix, so I'm going to have a look at that because he might just drive and fly into somebody. I don't think it's a bad strat because you can take your oil and you can get Elix, so why not? Will ViViD do the same thing? It doesn't look like it. I think ViVid's going to go for a little bit more of a war factory, bunker, expand type build. Fargo's going for a bit of a camp. Shaye's pretty open there. Pretty greedy from Shaye. Keep CC. Rally out some rangers. Nope, R0LL is going bunkery as well, so no player wants to get eliminated early. And the BoYcaH is going for a Elix actually, so that would be quite interesting. Yeah, Legionnaire is right. If you like these sort of formats, hit us a like. We do appreciate it. And I've already tentatively started asking around in terms of the next lineup of players. So stay tuned if you like them. We'll do some more, because normally you just get me tryharding my point of view gameplay. But I do enjoy casting free-for-alls, actually. Very chill. Do enjoy it. Okay, so we have ViViD with a nice bit of control over this area here. Fargo has actually managed to get into that building before Shaye. I'd be a bit nervous if I was Shaye, to be honest. He's got no actual static defense. You've got Fargo on your right, who typically is just going to rush you. Doesn't matter what the format, he's just going to headbutt you. And yeah, a ViViD on your left. So I think Shaye's got to keep his wits about him. Fargo dropping a few units here. He does like his USA mirrors as well, Fargo. Yeah, MDs and Flashbang Ranger with Capture Building upgrade. A very nice combo. Very nice combo indeed. Shaye deciding it is time to see if he can get some damage done. BoYcaH with the defensive posture. Licks, bunker, go from there. He could actually take these supplies, but he doesn't want to overextend. R0LL is blocking himself, but has captured that oil. And yeah, Shaye is not getting anything done against that ring of EMPs. A little bit of a scout from BoYcaH. Very cagey, actually, from the players. Very cagey. I think sometimes it is better to just go a bit, little bit John Wayne and just ride out and try and take a player out early. Fargo actually losing that position to R0LL. R0LL on the 3 oils, so looking pretty juicy for R0LL. Shaye, meanwhile, is taking that position back, and Fargo's trying to rush the alphas here. EMPs for Shaye being placed down as well. Bombardment for Fargo. He likes his bombardment, the Fargo. ViViD does ping that. Alphas are going to be up, so he didn't wait with that. So both his neighbours are aware that alphas are on the way. ViViD comes cross map with a flamer here. And actually has the MiGs up. But what ViViD maybe... Well, he must know, yeah, he must see that there are EMPs. So can you really afford to MiG camp against super weapons? I don't think you can. ViViD is making a move, and he's going for BoYcaH. He does have his Inflotus ready for the scout. I guess if you had a choice, would you knock out BoYcaH or Shaye from a 1v1 perspective? Probably BoYcaH. And that's a nice little push in there from ViViD. MiG's on the bunker. One dozer is picked off. That Super Lotus could be massive. We could be seeing the end of BoYcaH here. Because one airfield's down. And as soon as those MiGs fire, which they have just done, there you go. Big brain ViViD. Is BoYcaH going to stop that in time? He is not. He did hear it. There's no way you're stopping that. You got to sell BoYcaH. You got to sell that. Oh, ViViD could hunt. ViViD could hunt. He could actually. Oh, he could have hunted. He could have hunted there. But he's going again. He is going to go again. MiGs coming in. Second bunker is picked off. Immediate CC drop from BoYcaH. But the problem is now, can you hold an inf blob with no MiGs? That is the question. Oil sort of trade in progress here, as well as an alpha war, and Shaye's just won it. He has won that alpha war. Fargo chilling on the airfield, and yeah, Shaye can actually gradually take out Fargo here if he wanted. It might be, yeah, it might be a bit of a race here. Does Fargo die or does BoYcaH die? Looking at this army from R0LL, it looks like it might be BoYcaH, and he is going to be pissed. He got V China. He hasn't won any maps. And you are sandwiched between two imps. Yeah, he is not going to be happy about that. Not going to be happy at all. Yeah, R0LL is quite happy. Moving in. Search and destroy from Shaye. And yeah, ViViD is going to finish. Sorry, R0LL is going to finish ViViD's work here. Dodgy MiGs from ViViD there. Dodgy MiGs. But he is going to be aware that BoYcaH is taking an absolute beating. And the dozer has just walked into the outpost. And that is the end of BoYcaH, I'm afraid. We are down to 4. We are down to 4. BoYcaH trying to make us through scaffolds. At this point, you never know. You do never know if the other side of the map is taking a beating, but I'm afraid right now, ViViD's just going to go click and click. And that is the end of the BoYcaH. Shaye and Fargo. Maybe Fargo not aware. I think Shaye would have been aware with that strategy. And we have what's shaping up to be potentially a very interesting final. 4 very good players left, so start to have a think, guys. What shall we see in the final? What map, what matchup? Get your thinking caps on, because as always we shall decide midstream. And yeah, Shaye definitely knows how to win a super weapon mirror 1v1, that is for sure. Search and destroy being taken out. And we have quite a unique situation right now. We have 4 players remaining in a free-for-all, a super weapon against a super weapon, and potentially an imp against an imp, if ViViD decides to go north. Will ViViD decide to go north, is the question. Super Lotus is picked off, MiG's coming in. Should be free kills, totally free kills there. R0LL is leading the XP race though, and he does have his CC. Another dozer is picked off. MiG's coming in for R0LL. Yeah, and outposts are getting decimated on both sides right now. what is going on here. Both super weapons are weakening themselves quite significantly, actually. R0LL is the one with the probably the most eco, although ViViD has... Yeah, ViViD does have 4 oil. Fargo using his general powers to reset Shaye's deployment. And likewise, Shaye will do the same. A10, yeah, coming in as well. Comboed with the Spectre. That will be the end of the strat. May have clicked to build an alpha though. In time. We shall keep our eye on that. Yeah, meanwhile the Imp War continues as well. Fargo once again retaking this position. An interesting standoff. General powers have been used. I did just hear a Lotus. There it is. A ViViD Lotus. Is that doing a little bit of a sneaky cash hack? Yes, it is. Bomber and artillery combining, and that is the end of one of ViViD's oils there. But ViViD does want to actually take over this position. I think that would be a good choice. R0LL seems unaware so far of this cash hack going on. So MiGs, oh and yeah, MiGs look locked on to me. Yeah, and that Lotus is taken out. MiRaGE says, oil rampage, super weapon, mirror. Good one. Fargo did manage to get an alpha up there, so we were curious about that. And he did take out the strategy for another time. But both strategies are reset, so this is just continuing on. Whereas ViViD seems to be the one gaining ground here in this uncanny of mirrors. 2 imp, 2 super weapon. MiG's pushing in as well. Trucks actually being used to deny this oil capture here. ViVid's waiting for MiGs, maybe. I'm not sure. Fargo kills the airfield of Shaye, so Fargo gaining ground. MiGs come in, do kill the flamer. R0LL MiGs coming in as well. A little bit of a misclick. One does go down. And yeah, Fargo still has the alpha, but he is about to lose it. And this alpha does get picked off as well. Fargo now level 4 though. The big Imp 4 is coming in. MiGs from ViViD. That's going to be a big hit. That is a massive hit actually. And the perfect place for a Firestorm as well. Oh wow. R0LL. GG's out. Doesn't think he can win against 2 super weapons. And R0LL does the GG. But he does move on to the next round, so yeah, he's left. Shaye actually deciding that the Alpha War is not the way to go anymore and is moving in with the V army, but the more these two weaken themselves, the worse it is getting. And what is ViViD doing here? Bomber and artillery. Who is that going on? The mistake ViViD made before was attacking 2 people at the same time. Okay, he is actually just taking out one of Fargo. Oh no, he's not. Wow. Got to use a MiG on that, I would say, just to finish that off. Real sort of misplacement of those general powers. I don't think ViViD can wait though, to be honest. Like, 1 alpha hit on an Imp blob is just disgusting. It really is. Shaye is not letting up. Power is taken out. So will that Aurora get home? No, it will not. A10 comes in. Yeah, Fargo is very low on power right now. ridiculously low on power. To the point where Shaye has decided that it's the time to move in. And these alphas are grounded. A10 is going to miss. This alpha is also grounded. Does Shaye see it? He does not see it yet. Oh, he didn't. Oh, he just got it. Wow. He just got it. And ViViD's like, I'm going in. Yeah, this is looking perfectly set up for ViViD. Shaye and Fargo have damaged each other so much that ViViD is going to take a pretty chill win here, I think. And that is what Legionnaire says in the chat. Easy win for ViViD. Shaye is getting mega pushback. And is that a fuel air? That is a fuel air. And that is a beast of a fuel air. Infernos and ECMs do go down, and Shaye is like, screw that. And he has been defeated. ViViD now doesn't want to give Fargo a chance to breathe. He says, well played, Shaye, easy. Okay. And ViViD actually grabs himself pretty chill victory, really. We do lose BoYcaH, unfortunately. So BoYcaH is out. ViViD gets himself a prize for a map win. And we go to the final four. I probably am about to say something incorrect now. But we're going to play a map which I don't think we've done a free-for-all on before. Flag? There it is. Well, getting less as we go on. Meanwhile, guys, if you want to head over to game replays, there is a little interesting event going on. It is the extravaganza. There was a live draw for that today, and there is a prediction competition as well. So, yeah, head over to game replays, general discussion, and you shall see some interesting stuff going on over there. Let's see what's going on here. Sad Shaye doesn't have brains. Shaye says didn't realise he was that big. And ViViD says little ViViD, and yeah, a little bit of a flame. Too bad. Right, let's get hold of the roll. And roll is here. Okay, the final four. Roll, ViViD, Fargo, and Shaye. I think in terms of the best balance, if we were left with ViViD, Fargo, and Shaye, that could be quite interesting. I think that could be quite interesting. But let's see. ViViD doesn't know the map. Ooh, we turn to the China, and I would say ViViD actually has the best army here. But let's present the players. So we've got Fargo top right with the vanilla China. He is in the blue. Roll in the bottom right. He's got tank in the gold. Shaye still in the pink with tank in the bottom left. And ViViD in the green with the super weapon general. So pretty good map for super weapon. EMP, EMP, EMP. Get your safe 3 oils. Go from there. There's only one supply in the base, so, you know, there are crates and money to fight over out on the map, but let's see. Roll looks like he might be playing this pretty aggressively. He's not going for the 3 oils. Whereas Shaye definitely taking a more defensive posture here. Fargo as well being pretty greedy. And ViViD looking at his neighbours, realising Fargo's pretty aggressive. The EMP goes that side. I think that's a good choice from ViViD. As well as a bit of an oil grab coming into play as well. Anticipating the action is going to be here. We'll keep looking at R0LL. Yeah, R0LL even truck rushes and denies one of these red guards. Shaye could be in a little bit of trouble here. We do have a tank mirror shaping up right now. The difference is Shaye is going to have a bit of an eco boom with the 3 oils. But R0LL is committing. R0LL is really committing here. 2 flamers, Battle Master. That flamer could be pretty big if it kills one of these oils. ViViD's looking quite happy. Fargo's looking quite happy as well. And yeah, 1 oil is denied. That is super good for R0LL. And he will actually kill that. He does kill that. But Shaye, even I missed that. Shaye got an outpost in here. And he has actually taken a cheeky supply in the mid. So actually Shaye's going to hold this. And R0LL is starting to look a bit exposed. He is getting his prop behind this. But is he going to get overrun before he gets the Lotus out? ViViD long distance mining. Taking this super slow. And why shouldn't he? You've got super weapon. You've got literally the best army on the map. Bunker yourself in, which he has done. Hello, Mr. Brocker. ViViD. Kakdalah. Black Napalm is up for Fargo. Yeah, so that pretty full V is just going to get taken out there. Fargo's expanded very nicely here with China, I have to say. He's going to cause Shaye a bit of a headache. Doesn't matter that he loses a dozer, he's kept his CC, but this mining is going to be shut down, which is going to make it more difficult against R0LL, because R0LL has now teched. We are going to see a Lotus from R0LL, I think, pretty soon. And Fargo has really, really, really annoyed Shaye there. The point where Fargo thinks, I'll just send a flamer there as well. Shaye spends 1.2k on mines as well. ViViD putting the squeeze on Shaye as well. Does ViViD have a strat center? Yes, he does. ViViD sees the map here and he realizes Shaye is looking weak. And I think ViViD's probably quite happy with Shaye going out, to be honest. He knows Shaye's quite crafty in that 3-player scenario. This is working out quite good for ViViD and Fargo, I would say. Shaye for sure a threat in all formats. Big engage about to occur here. A bit of a push from Fargo. MiG's coming in as well. We'll stay with the tank battle. 1 EMP will basically go down in the north. Yeah, and that is enough to push R0LL back. But R0LL behind this is trying to get his oils. He needs to get these oils, actually. Oh, but he's missed this flamer. He has missed this flamer. And there's a Fargo flamer here as well, so yeah, actually R0LL is completely open. Completely open. Yeah, pretty tense right now because R0LL is looking in a bad way, to be honest. And Shaye, I think, realizes this. He's continuing to push in. MiGs and Alphas are trading blows in the north. Nice little spread out of Tovi's there. I'd like to see an Avenger, actually. That would really hinder the MiGs. And no auto loaders yet for either player. R0LL's not got that back oil. Really needs to get that. He's going to lose his CC here. He decides to sell his CC. And another sneaky flamer from Shaye literally rallied around the side. But that Lotus is clutch. That Lotus is super, super clutch. But it might not be enough. Shaye was looking in a super dicey position at one point. Has clawed it back with the snake supply in the middle, as Goldfish calls it. And these sneaky flamers. I think R0LL is about to get overwhelmed. Yes, he is. These 3 tank hunters as well are putting in the work. Need to gun those down with the GATs. And we are just seeing an A move right now. There are some tank hunters for R0LL. And there's no sort of tank hunter units from Shaye. Although that artillery works. Oh wow. R0LL GG's. That is R0LL out. We have our final 3. R0LL is out. GG's from... Yeah, GG's to R0LL. Definitely thought he could have minimum won one of those games and had a shot at taking out Shaye there as well, but maybe just didn't get the unit mix quite right. But yeah, that is the final 3. ViViD is now in a bit of a sandwich, but arguably with super weapon, you should be able to close this out. Where is Fargo going with these MiGs? In the middle of the map. Burton is knifing. Shaye is actually level 4 after all of that, and he's going to get himself 3 more oils. So what do you do here if you are Shaye? What do you do? You just quietly get big while these 2 fight each other? Lotus is detected in the middle. Yeah, I'm curious what Shaye does now, to be honest. Alpha comes in to deny that. Does get home and a nice control fire to take the gathers out as well. So very efficient there from ViViD. Fargo may eventually get out of ideas on how to break this. And I would say the same thing for Tank General. As Tank General, how do you break super weapon and alpha auras? Avenger Tovi mix as well, which is pretty difficult for V China. I think you need another Avenger though, against the amount of MiGs Fargo has. ViViD is pushing out, and as soon as super weapon gets betted up as well, I think Shaye's going to be in trouble. Yeah, Shaye decides to play it slow. He's building hackers. I think he'd be better off building nukes. That is not good from ViViD there. And nicely timed from Fargo. Manages to pick off like 5 Vs while they stray away from the Avengers. That is not good. I'd actually like the Alphas to assault the base, to be honest. ViViD does not want to lose his Alphas, so he's just trading them for whatever he can. Yeah, and there you go. Very efficient with the Alphas, sloppy with the ground army. In Shaye on 5 oils, he's got this supply here. He's allowing ViViD and Fargo to fight each other. I think you've got to drop nukes though. That is the one thing that's pretty scary for super weapon, right? Nuke Thing is, one nuke is only going to kill one oil as well. That's the thing. But if you could maybe nuke and get the power offline, that could be a good shout. Or even nuke the army. Oh, these MiGs are going to all go down, actually. And that's a decent trade. I mean, a 900 EMP for 4 MiGs, you'll definitely take that. And ViViD is slowly getting himself to level 3 here. With those trades especially, that is level 3 confirmed from ViViD. ViViD looking on course to bag himself second win. What is this from Shaye? What is that? A tank drop. Oh, it's mines. And that did just about get in. Spectre going in on the oil of Fargo. And all his MiGs did shoot at that Spectre as well. So, yeah, some of those MiGs are going to be grounded. Artillery coming in. Is that going for an army shot? No. It's going for a drop zone, actually. Oh, wow. ViViD is now essentially fighting a 2v1. Shaye has used an artillery defensively here. And this could be an absolute jackpot hit. I think ViViD... Oh, hello! Pretty good. Pretty good. 5 Vs there went down. And EMP didn't quite go down there. Now, 3 MiGs do not kill an EMP. And that's a bit of a fail from Fargo. Loses a MiG. 3 more MiGs going in. And, oh, they just about divert. Oh, no! And, oh! 3 MiGs go down. Fargo, Fargo, Fargo. I mean, this is a 2v1. This is as 2v1 as you can get right now. As it should be. As it should be. This is, namely, the art of defense. The question is... Will ViViD get overwhelmed by all this? Alpha's coming in. The answer at the moment is no, he won't. MiGs from Shaye is the choice. And ViViD almost needs 2 blobs of this now. He needs a blob here of V Avenger and a blob here. Using general powers and arguably super weapon. He could make super weapon to just kill the money of the other players. Quite an interesting standoff. Quite an interesting 2v1 situation. Wow. This is a bombing run here. I think 1 Alpha might have gone down. That gap did get vetted. Did 1 go down? Yeah, I think 1 went down there, but still pretty efficient. 2 troop crawlers on the left side, but there is a Pathfinder on guard here. And that's just going to shut all of this down. ViViD now leading the XP race on a fast track to level 5. And ViViD's not panicking. It could be easy to panic in this situation, and... Ooh, no Alpha went down. Oh, this could be massive. This could be massive there. That is a big, big hit. Tons of 1-2. Like 9 of Vs or something, and an Avenger went down there. Good carpet that was. Yeah, I was going to say, it's easy to panic and think, ooh, I'm getting 2v1, let's try and kill a player, but... You keep holding, what can tank actually do? And what can China actually do? Break this super weapon camp. As long as, of course, you keep killing the money. The oils have to be taken out, and he is focusing Fargo first. And this oil should go down. Bit of a misclick there. That oil will go down. Yeah, just about. And tank still has 5 oils, actually. He's making a lot of hackers. For the hackers indeed. I think ViViD should make some super weapon. He's clearly the 2v1 target right now. So the argument of I don't want to be a target so I don't make super weapons does not apply. Shaye coming in with 4 MiGs. 2 do get taken out. The Pathy does go down at least as well though. And now a lot of gaps from Shaye. But there are Alpha Auroras. And that is the end of the gaps. ViViD getting closer and closer to level 5. Very nice hits from those Alphas, by the way. Meanwhile, the Dognap, aka Fargo, spreading out some gats, but is slowly getting picked off by a random Tomahawk. Excellent play under pressure from ViViD. Fighting 2 sides and like literally trading better on both sides. Bar the carpet, of course. The carpet was a good hit. Tomahawk being a little bit cheeky. MiGs are going for the main base. More MiGs are, in fact, tons of MiGs are going down. And this, yeah, he really, oh my god. He fucked that up. There is an artillery though. If that hits the army, it's going to hit the army. Wow, ViViD is, how many general powers do you want me to hit? Yes. From ViViD there. Despite an incredible hold. He literally throws away a perfect hole by eating an artillery. Another artillery as well, this time from Shaye. A10 coming in. Guaranteed hit here. If you're wondering why he didn't take the oil, it could have got shot down by a gat, of course. And that is pretty nice from Shaye. Killing 1 Alpha. Not enough to kill the airfield outright, though. ECM's being placed to try and save the MiGs. Ooh, and now ViVid's starting to feel the pressure a little bit. Quite a few mistakes coming in both sides. He's been breached in the north. And he's almost been breached in the south as well. He has got money. Can afford to rebolster his defences, but only feeling the pressure a little bit. Carpet coming in. Just the 1 war factory going down in the end. That 1 Pathfinder. Been a lot of work, but should be discovered here. Yes, it is. Spectre and Fuel Air Bomb on the hackers of Fargo, yeah. So Fargo is down to 1 oil now and a couple of hackers. So if he can close this push-up, Fargo will run out of steam. There's still the annoyance of general powers, but he can fully turn his attention to Shaye if he then blocks Fargo out. I'd like the EMP to be re-established. MiG's coming in again. Not the best MiG usage, I have to say. Not the best MiG usage. A couple of Pathfinders in that firebase. EMPs even manually selecting. Pathfinder, where is that path? Oh, there. The range on that. Again, another control fire. Very nice. Fargo pushing in as well. No X there. That was a big hit from Fargo. A better MiG strike. He did need one of those. Fargo wanting to get on top of these Alphas. Does kill his own Pathfinder there. Ooh, and 2 Alphas are taken out. And ViViD continues to hold. Meanwhile, Shaye is spamming those tank hackers. Spam, spam, spam. And there is the first nuke of Shaye. Hello, Finn Dharma. Welcome, welcome. What do we have here? Is that an EMP? It's an EMP. Very nice. What is the follow-up? Here's some mix. Some mix from Shaye coming in. And yeah, meanwhile ViViD's even having the APM to place some Burton bombs here. Ooh, and those alphas failed a bit, and that carpet from Fargo, he does even beacon that. That might be enough to break ViViD now, actually. That was massive losses. Massive, massive losses. Yeah, ViViD has the money to rebuild, but the question is, can he? Gats are pushing in from Shaye. The mines are coming in from Fargo. Migs from Shaye. Shaye's a good sniffer. He does know when there's an opportunity, he will go in and take it. And ViViD, playing so well for so long, might now actually be finally broken. Still got the oil, so you can still try and recover from this. Got a layer of EMPs. The second retreat to the second line of defense is the play here. Ooh, that oil did not go down. Artillery on the airfield. Yeah, so the alphas are reset as well. And Shaye is really pushing in now. Bomber coming in. I think that might go here. No. Slightly to the right. That's not going to get in. Not going to get in. Right, A10 does take out that Fargo last oil. Vindama says any price pool. We do have a price pool. As I said at the start of the stream, if anyone wants to add to it, I will inform the players and pass it on. So yeah, totally up to you guys if you want to add to the prize pool. A lot of flamers coming in here from Shaye. EMP has been used as well, so those EMPs ironically are disabled. Very nice mixed strikes, and yeah, that looks like ViViD broken to me. Looks like ViViD broken. You do get 2v1s in FFA, but this one was as 2v1 as you can get, but also justifiably, because ultimately in a 1v1 situation, how can Tank or China beat super weapon that is that rich? And I think with perfect control, ViViD could have maybe even held on, and he did control very well, but the pressure, it is not easy when you are fighting on literally multiple fronts. And not just one side here and here. They were literally dividing up their attacks to make it multiple fronts. And yeah, that is ViViD out. So Shaye is going to bag himself another win here because he's got the money, he's got the super weapon. And Fargo says a GG, well played. So we now go into the final three. So we sadly lose Roll. Roll is out. Shaye bags himself a second win. And we go into the final three before we have our grand final. And we are trying a new map here. Trying a new map. Yeah, Goldfish says, GG's, ViViD did amazing, but too many promotions to deal with. XR liking the tank hatters. Yeah, respect to the ViViD. Respect to the ViViD for sure. Essentially trading better in a 2v1 for like a good 10 minutes there. But eventually broken. Eventually broken to the pressure. Shaye says go. We are entering the final 3. Fargo very happy with his capit. Oh, and ViViD gets a GLA. Ooh, let's see. Let's have a look at this. So we got Fargo in the bottom left in the blue. He is with tank. Across from there we have the ViViD in green. He is with stealth. And in the north we have Shaye with the infantry. So potentially a Shaye ViViD final here. We shall see. I'll go getting a barracks. There are 3 oils here. 3 oils there. And Shaye could potentially go for like a licks and an oil grab. Could be quite interesting. There's a double racks play going on here, so it could well be. Wildheart says, can we show the map? Sure. So brand new map. 3 oils here. Oil and a few crates there. Same here.
Thank you for the Sunday entertainment. Here is some for the prize pool. Love you all.
And much appreciated, Finn Dharma Christensen there with the support. Thank you for the Sunday entertainment. Here's to the prize pool. Love to you all. Thank you, thank you. And just as we said, Shaye's going for that licks. Yeah, pretty beautiful map this. Another TK Leo special. Oil in the mid. He does like his trees and his terrain. It's very pretty to look at. Fargo is beaconing that stealth position here. ViViD going for some oil in the back as well. Question is, who will Shaye, if he could choose, who would Shaye want to kill? Because in 1v1, it's going to be hard against both players. But remember, he's beaten ViViD, hasn't he, Shaye? He has beaten ViViD. What is his record like against Fargo? I'm not actually sure. So he may go for Fargo, I don't know. This is actually a big moment where this Licks decides to go. He has scouted. There is a Fargo red guard there. And he can probably... Has he seen the stealth? You'd automatically think there's a lot of quads, perhaps. Meanwhile, Fargo is pushing into ViViD as well. And Shaye is doing the same. There is a double team on ViViD here. Shaye is missing that stealth tunnel. How many quads does ViViD actually have? It's certainly not easy to hold tank flamers and an influx. Shaye goes back for now. We do see a hijacker here, and that is a nice steal. And will kill one oil of Fargo. More flamers coming in, more licks is being produced. And yeah, ViViD needs to stop that flamer. Can't afford to lose his own oil there. Does send the flamer he captured back home, and I think he will. Oh, will he? Oh, that's getting in an awkward position. Fargo's forgotten about it. Fargo literally forgot about it. Could have actually killed an oil there if he hadn't have forgotten about it. Another hijacker, sealing a gat. More elixers are being produced. Quite a bold YOLO move from Shaye. I think he'll go for ViViD, you know. I think he will. Fargo is going all out on ViViD. I think with tank you do have to be aggressive. You do have to try and kill somebody. And yeah, in come the inflicts as well. And this is as 2v1 as you can get right now. Shaye is dropping down bunkers. Fargo leaving his base wide open here. Shaye rallying units. Fargo continuing to push in. Exile says, don't understand why he went Licks. Well, I think as an opening build, when you don't know what you're up against, Licks plus oil when you're on one supply is decent. Nice hijacked flamer here. From there, though, to continue to make Licks, I think is quite bold, for sure. ViViD getting pushed back. And Shaye is pretty happy about how this is developing right now. And Shaye clearly more confident against Fargo than he is against ViViD in the final. That seems to be the status at the moment. Licks is also in position ready to go in on Fargo as well. Sorry, into ViViD as well. Brett says, why not kill Fargo? He's stronger in 1v1. Well, that's not true. I think you're clearly seeing who they think is the stronger 1v1 player right now. ViViD is clearly better than both of these players in 1v1. But Shaye, ironically, I think actually has a better record, maybe, against ViViD than he does against Fargo. I'm not sure on that. But yeah, this is literally a disgusting 2v1. It is a disgusting 2v1 right now. Happened to me many a time, and I think when you're in this situation, when you realise you're like the target, you're better off playing aggressive to try and kill like one of them fast. Like if ViViD goes for a TT and a dozer hunt, tries to kill one of the players, that might be the better play. Don't know. Yeah, this is... There is pink and blue descending on the base of Mr. ViViD here in green. But Goldfish is right. This is going to be another game win for Shaye. And that is a lot of flame here. A lot of flame indeed. ViViD doing a final hold here. He has lost all his oils though. And it is a matter of time before, I'm afraid, ViViD is eliminated. We will have our final two. Yeah, I'm with Exile on that. Shaye hates to play Fargo, so would probably prefer playing ViViD. He's even lucky Fargo and ViViD are fighting. He could easily kill Fargo's tank as Inf. Yeah, very true. Very true indeed. Well, I mean, Shaye is in a position where he can decide right now who he wants to face. That is the reality. If ViViD continues to camp and try and survive, Shaye may turn his attention to ViViD, but I think he seems happy. There is a ping from Shaye. Poor ViViD from Shaye. Oh, yeah. And an artillery there as well. ViViD doing his best to try and pop. Yeah, that is ViViD out, I'm afraid. He doesn't go home empty-handed. He did win one map. So we will give him the prize there. And we'll give him the respect prize because that is pretty harsh. He's just had two 2v1s in a row and yeah, I'm afraid he's out. Mars is saying he's covering his OOE mate like a good leader. No, I'm telling you that ViViD is miles better than Fargo in any format. Whether he's my OOE mate or not. So that is Shaye's cue to move in. And Fargo GG's, he's happy with his place in the final. Pretty dirty that, but they do manage to get to the final. We will give ViViD an F for respect. And keep him on the scoreboard just so I remember who to give the prizes to. So we have a SiZe out and a ViViD out, both winning a map. We have Shaye with a third map win, actually. And of course, we have our final now. So now is the time to decide which map we are gonna play. Don't want a spoiler, so I'll hold fire with the poll. So just give the stream a moment to catch up. Shaye definitely happy with that position though. Alrighty, let's do a poll. Now the stream has caught up. Let's do which mirror, or which type of mirror for final. USA, laser, air, etc. China, nuke, tank. So we'll do a poll on a poll here. GLA, stealth, etc. Right, the poll is up. Poll is up. We've also got to decide on a map for the final, so we'll keep our eye open for that. true though. I shall check my poll. Right. Let's have a look. Right, so we have an overwhelming GLA mirror at the moment. Okay, so I shall end the poll there. Now we go for which type of GLA mirror. So let's see. Let's see. Let's make a new poll. And then which map? Well, create a poll. So we go GLA. Pretty cool actually, GLA. Stealth. Seen stealth a bit late. Oh shit. No. I did that wrong. I needed to add options. That was wrong. Some techie issues here. Techie issues. Right. Add option. So stealth, tox, GLA, demo. That's better. Farm. Well, we've seen a lot of farmlands. Roll wants. So we'll find out which map. It's going to be a good 1v1 actually. Shaye is rusty but good is the conclusion. So yeah, let's have a look. Millard says Drallum. Lot of different maps here. Stealth and demo being voted, interestingly. A lot of Sand Scorpion. Alrighty, let's see how the poll's going. We're edging towards a stealth mirror. It's super close. Yeah, the stealth is edging it. And I've seen a lot of Sand Scorpions. I have seen a lot. It's stealth. Because it's never random. Been mirror last 3 times. Alrighty, we've gone for the stealth in the end. It's actually tied as I've said it. Fox least favourite, interesting. We'll go with the stealth. Yeah, you've said my map. I'm seeing a lot of Sandscorp, yeah? A lot of Sandscorp there. People like the GLA. People like the GLA. They do indeed. It's Sand Scorpion. Here we go. To be fair, when the players are equal level, ooh, hang on. AKA mentioned tournament arena. Could be a good one. Fargo says Shaye can pick. Wow. Map. Let's go Sandscorp tournament arena. Summer Arena got mentioned quite a bit. Liquid Gold's not quite balanced though, is the problem. We can try all Rampage. That would be lols. That would be lols. We might as well get a poll on that. I'm gonna veto Liquid Gold because we've seen a lot of Liquid Gold, and as I say, top one of them's gonna cry. Whoever gets the bottom's gonna cry a bit. So let's see. Let us see. Sand Scorpion is out in the lead, or Rampage with a big surge of votes. Actually, we'd be here for half an hour. Or Rampage. They all want Campy. It is Sandscorp, I'm afraid. It is going democratic here. Oil Rampage is picking up a little bit. Oh dear. Yeah, it's Sandscorp. I'm not going to hang about. We've got a lot of votes in. Okay, let's do this. I don't mind Sandscorp. I actually think games tend to be very good on here. There's a reason why it's a popular map, which is why I had a map made inverted based on this, to be honest. Let's go. Good luck. Have fun. Why no air mirror DEFCON? I mean, it's been a long old set. It has. Let's see. Here we go. Winner takes all now. So we have Shaye in the top left. He's pink with the stealth, and Fargo bottom right with his traditional blue, also with the stealth. So I'm expecting map control and oil grab from both players. Island is of course very important on this map. Would be super surprised if one goes for a TT, but you never know. Shaye can be a little bit tricky. Let's see. Nothing yet out of either barracks. And it's a terrorist from Shaye. Interesting. Okay, just the one. He's actually sending that down to the island. He's mentioned ping. He now wants a re. Is dropping considerably. And there's only one person lagging. And I don't need to make a poll for that. Shaye was very quick to want to re there. But has beaten Fargo to the middle. A little bit of a miss rally on the Rebel there. It's pretty big. But that terrorist was an inspired choice by Shaye. Very, very nice. Very nice. Fargo is faster with the oil cap. Due to that terrorist though. But Shaye has the map control, and if this tunnel gets up, it's going to be very nice for Shaye, and that is what Shaye is going for. Shaye is going for the map control. And that tunnel, does it detect? It doesn't detect. That would have been pretty massive if it did. Ooh, might get a scaffold kill here. Wasn't paying attention, literally just going for the crush. It's a good crush though. And this is good play from Shaye so far. Very good play from Shaye. BoYcaH is delayed on that arms dealer building. Maybe Fargo's forgotten about that as well. Shaye does have an oil at home. Full control of the island from Shaye and the middle as well. And he's going to intercept this Toxtractor from Fargo here. And Shaye, at the moment, is in a very, very good position. Very good position indeed. Needs to commit to killing that tractor. He does kill it. Back in the building, very nice. 2 techs do go down, but during that, he manages to capture his oil. Yeah, and that's a super tech from Shaye. This is really good from Shaye. Really good. And Shaye wants to sustain that lead by dropping down 2 extra arms dealers here. Fargo's already on the dual arm spam. And literally needs to make something happen now, actually. Will he stop that? Yes, he does. So that is a mini victory for Fargo there. But, oh, just barely. Oh wow, Shaye's just killing it. Shaye is happy with having the island and doesn't even want to waste time retaking that back, which he could have done. I think you could have sent a bike and just rebunkered this up, but yeah, Shaye not wanting Fargo to have any extra inco, because right now actually Fargo will be quite quickly on 1 supply 2 oil, whereas Shaye is going to be on the 3 supplies plus middle here. Fargo having another attempt at clearing this middle. This is a big moment. Fargo can resustain this position. Tech comes in. Tech is owned actually. And Toxtractor is owned as well. Shaye is holding that off. Super Tech in the mix, putting in the work. It is laggy. It's definitely laggy. Romanov says Fagino is drowsy. Fagino is losing for now, that is for sure. Shaye is camping this bridge up anyway, even though he doesn't have to. Yeah, this is last grasp attack really from Fargo. Shaye with a pop. Not the best pop from Shaye. Where is the super tech? That would be quite handy. Oh, these vetted quads though are, yeah, these are putting in the work. And Fargo, GG's. Shaye is our overall winner. Very, very nice from Shaye. So Shaye is first with 3 map wins as well. And Fargo takes the number 2 spot. So congrats to the Shaye. Definitely outplayed Fargo very hard in that game. Could arguably say had a slight advantage with the better spot. But there you have it. Another free-for-all knockout challenge presented to you guys. Thank you for the likes, and hit a few more likes if you want to see more of these. Thanks to AK Baloney, all the other sponsors as well from the last stream who supported, and we made this second challenge. And thanks to Finn as well for that donation to the prize pool mid-set. So GG's. Congrats to the Shaye. And that is it from me, because that's been a long old stream. But hope you enjoyed it. And I will see you soon in a future one. GG's well played, and take care. Good night.
Don't like the lights, but it's camera time. Said take the picture, but you rolled your eyes. Now I'm mortified and still terrorized. Push me behind to get me from my better side. I wanna push you back, but that's all you want. Wanna rub me up, I'm holding back. Trying to get me framed, throw me in cuffs. Said I attacked you, that's just a false truth. No need to argue, and yeah, I've had enough. know you follow me anywhere I try to be alone. I find you there. There's more to me everywhere I try to go alone. I find you there. You follow me anywhere I try to be alone. I find you there. Oh, there's more to me anywhere I try to be alone. I find you there. I find you there. I'm so scared to leave my house, so I cannot run free from this. Always being watched by you, and that's so inconsiderate. My privacy, does that exist? Probably haven't heard of it. Need to live a different life, cause lights and cameras are in it. Trying to find a silver lining. All I wanna do is avoid the violence. But you're here again, I'm losing it. There's no more screaming and silence. Get out my face, turn off the flash. I hate the fame, no more